All right, we're going to be testing another puzzle today. This is another Sudoku that was posted for testing, and I thought it looked interesting, and so I wanted to try it. I also wanted to mention, I got a couple of messages recently from different people asking if I have a Patreon page. So I guess I suppose I should mention again that I do have a Patreon page if you feel so inclined that you would like to contribute via that. There are links in the description where you can get to that if you want to contribute, and I appreciate everyone that does contribute there. I did post a puzzle there a couple weeks ago, I guess now. I don't know, I can't keep track of time these days. But I did post a puzzle there, so those of you that are Patreon supporters, hopefully you got a chance to try that. And, you know, I'll be posting things. I'm still figuring out what to put on Patreon, but I've got some ideas, maybe some videos, some more puzzles coming up in the future. So those that are so inclined to support me that way, I appreciate it, and you have those things to look forward to. But today we are going to look at a puzzle that is called Cinnamon Raisin Bread. It's by RockyRoer, and I thought it was a cool idea for a theme. I'm a sucker for a theme, as you know, but I also just liked the look of this puzzle because so we have normal killer rules, but you'll notice all of these cages are 2-cell cages with a sum of 12. So the digits in these 2 cells have to sum to 12 in every single one of these cages. And then we have these purple dots that are ambiguous crop keys. So they're either a white dot, which would mean a difference of 1 or consecutive digits, or they're a black dot, which is a ratio of 2. And we don't know which one each dot is. And I just thought it was a cool idea. Very simple rule set. Very, you know, seemingly simple design to the puzzle with all of these cages being the same. I just liked the look of this. I thought this was a neat idea. So I'm excited to try it. And if you're seeing this video, I must have felt that the puzzle was worthwhile. And so there you go. It was posted for testing, but if you're seeing this, then I enjoyed the puzzle. Spoiler alert. But I'm going to give it a try now. Link in the description as usual. Let's reset the timer. We'll see how this goes. So, what's the place to start? Probably gonna have to do some sort of a geometry type of trick where, you know, we've got 3. Okay, we've got 3 here. Oh, and 3 across the top. Okay. So, how many ways can we do 12? We can do 9 and 3, we can do 8 and 4, we can do 7 and 5. So those have to be 9, 3, 8, 4, 7, 5. Okay, so that means that the leftover ones are 1, 2, and 6. And then what do we do? So there's almost the same thing over here, but not quite. Because there's only one. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do... Am I going to do that? I think I am. I think I'm going to color the cages. Not the individual cells, but the cages. Let's do purple, and I think that's orange. Somebody told me all the colors the other day, and I think that's yellow. We're going to call this purple, orange, and yellow. Somebody told me what they were, and I already forgot. But I even told that person, I'm going to memorize what they are, and then I forgot. But purple, orange, and yellow is what we're calling these. So this one has to be orange or yellow. This one has to be purple or yellow. Oh, yellow. Because it's in the same box as the orange here. This one will have to, it can't be yellow. So it'll have to be purple or orange. Let's see, these two have to be orange and yellow because of the purple there. This is not, I was hoping I'd be able to color these a little bit better than this. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna get rid of these ones that I did the 2 colors. I'm actually going to get rid of all of these because what I'm thinking is this is actually a better place to start. Okay, if I make this one purple and this one orange, this one then has to be yellow. And this one sees a yellow and a purple. So it has to be the orange. This one could be yellow or purple. Okay, this one here sees purple and one yellow cell. And since both of these are in this box, if this was yellow, that one would be repeated. So this has to be the orange. And since this is purple and orange, this one has to be yellow. Okay, this was the better place to start. Okay. This could be orange or purple, I think. What about this one? So these two have to be purple and orange. Ah, okay. Another thing we can do. So we can't color all these cages yet, I don't think. Maybe we can. But right here, this cell sees two purples, two oranges. Oh, it sees one yellow. So that could be a yellow, actually. But these two see orange, purple, and yellow. These have to be 1, 2, and 6. There we go. And since these either have to be consecutive or a 1 to 2 ratio, they have to be 1 and 2, which gives us a 6 there. There we go. All right, and that means this one is, so one of these is purple and one of them is orange. This is yellow or purple. Okay, this one, right. This one is yellow or purple because of the orange there. But this one, because of this orange, is also yellow or purple, and they can't be the same. So one of these is purple and one of them is yellow. Excuse me, hold on, I gotta get a drink. All right, sorry about that. I had a tickle in my throat. I think I was singing too loud this morning. I was leading worship at church, and I probably sang too loud and strained my voice. So, let's see. Okay, well, these can't both be purple, because that would force purple into both of those. But that doesn't do us anything. Okay, so maybe we need to do 2 sets of colors, because I feel like I'm gonna do 2 different sets of colors, and then we'll have to mesh them up eventually. So I'm gonna call this light gray and dark gray and red. I think that is. Ooh, the red and the orange are very similar for me. Okay, that'll be okay. We'll just go with that. So we got light gray, dark gray, and red. And light gray has to be orange or purple. This has to be one of the 2 grays, and this has to be the other gray. Okay, so this is, let's see if we can do something with this. So these are, one of these is light gray, one of them is dark gray. But we also know because of this, that this one is purple or yellow. And this one is purple or orange. So if it's light gray, it has to be purple. Is there a problem with that? Okay. I think I'm maybe thinking about this the wrong way. Let's uncolor those. Okay. So we've got this so far. this one has to be yellow or purple, right? It can't be the same as that one. So this one is the same as this one. What does that do for us? Anything? Oh, you know what? You know what? Okay, let's look at column 1. Yes, we have one yellow cell. Where does the other yellow cell go? In fact, we have a 1-2 pair there looking at a 6. So let's get that straightened out right away. But this has to be the other yellow one because it's the only place that you can put the second yellow in the column, which gives us 2 yellows in the row. This is not yellow. This is purple. There we go. Okay, that's what I needed, which means this one is not purple. It's yellow. This one is not yellow. It's purple. Okay, there we go. And now this is purple, which means this can't be purple because you would have those 2 columns would be used. You'd have to be over here in box 8, and then that's not possible. So this cannot be purple. There we go. That's what I needed to see. Okay, that's purple. So then we know, what do we know? This one can't be purple, but it can't be yellow. It has to be the orange, which means these are yellow and purple, and this one can't be yellow. It has to be the purple and the yellow. There we go. This one here can't be orange or purple. This has to be the yellow, which makes this one purple. And we've colored all of the cages. Okay, that's what we needed to do. Now, from there, I need to locate the 1s, 2s, and 6s, I think. Well, for one thing, we can say yellow, yellow. Puts yellow here because of that. So these are yellow. And these can't be purple. Oh, they can't be purple anyways. Oh, we need a red. Yeah, we need a red. Or an orange. Sorry, orange. In one of these 3. Okay, but we have purple and purple, so the purple is in the middle here. And we've already got 2 purples in column 5, so these have to be the purples in that box, which gives us 1, 2, 6 across here. Now, 1 and 2 with a dot, if it was a consecutive dot, you would have to have 1, 2, or 3. If it's a ratio dot, it would have to be 2 or 4. But knowing that these 2 are in a 12 cage here, this is essentially an invisible 12 cage right here, these 2 cells. You can't put a 1 or a 2, so that has to be a 3 or a 4. Which means this can't be a 1, because the 1 has to be with a 2 no matter what the dot is. So this is a 2. 1. These are not 1. So let's see, some more colors. What can we do with some more colors? What these have to be orange, right? Yeah, these have to be the orange because we've already got the 1, 2, and 6, which means the other orange is down here. So this is not orange. This is 1, 2, or it's not a 2. It's a 1 or a 6. So we already have the 2 there. So we can't put purple in here, and we can put, yeah, we can't do this and this because then you'd have 3 purples in this column. They can't be in there, so one of them has to be right there. Now the other one could be in either of those 2 cells, but that one has to be a purple. These are 1 and 6 in the column. So that then has to be 2 if it's a 1. If it's 6, it has to be 3, 5, or 7. That's quite a few options, actually. Okay. Now, we know that the yellows... Oh, right. Since this is a 12 cage, this has to be 8 or 9 with the 3 or 4. So, is there anywhere else... this dot, but we don't know what it connects to. So it could be 8 or 9 with like a 7 or something, or a 4, an 8 with a 4. There's lots of things it could be. This is interesting. So these cells here see 2 purples and 2 oranges. So they've got to be a yellow and 2 of the 1, 2, 6. So then the orange has to be... We can't have 2 oranges here, so one of the oranges at least has to be in here. I'm trying to locate the rest of the 1s, 2s, and 6s, but I'm not seeming to be able to do it. Purple, purple. So one of these is purple. But in here, we need... This can't be purple or yellow. Could it be an orange? I think it could. One of these 2 is an orange, and one of them is a 1 or a 6. And these are... Oh, these are 1 and 2. Yeah, look at the column here. We've got 2 oranges, 2 purples, and 2 yellows. So these are 1 and 2. Okay. So now this has to be a yellow and a 1 or a 2 in here. Okay, I think I'm gonna... I've been resisting coloring the 1s, 2s, and 6s, but I'm gonna use gray for a 1, 2, 6, I think. Because... So it has to be 2 of them in here, along with a purple. And the purple can't be there. Right, so this one sees 2 oranges, 2 yellows, and 2 purples. This has to be a 1, 2, or 6, which gives us all of our 1, 2, and 6 for that column. So these have to be a red and a yellow, and this one can't, or an orange and a yellow, and this one can't be yellow. So it has to be the orange, this is the yellow. There we go. And so now we've got 2 yellows and 2 purples, so we need an orange. This can't be orange. This sees 2 oranges, 2 yellows, and 2 purples. This has to be a 1, 2, or 6. And like we said up here, this can't be a 1. Well, it can't be a 1 anyways because of that. But it's a 2 or a 6 with, if it's 2, it's got to be 3 or 4. If it's 6, it has to be 3, 5, or 7. I guess there's a few options there. Oh, but the yellow, sorry, has to be 3 or 4. It can't be 5 or 7. So this is 3, 4. This is 8, 9. This is 8 or 9. This is 3 or 4. So we need an orange and a 1, 2, or 6 in here. Okay, so let's make those. Let's color those. We've got orange and orange here, so we need 2 oranges in this row, in these 3 cells. We can't have any oranges here, so we need an orange in one of those. 2 oranges in these. And they can't be above each other. Okay, this has to... Can we do anything with these? I want to use these dots somehow, but... I'm struggling. Okay, we know this isn't 5 or 7, right? This is 3, 4, 8, or 9. We need another dot. So we've got this with the yellows. We need another one like the purple here maybe. Or something. So that we can figure out which ones are which. We know these aren't 5 or 7. They're 3, 9, or 4, 8. I suspect this is gonna also connect to a 1, 2, or 6. Can we see? Let's see. This is these 2 purples. Could be an orange though. If we do there and there, this one could be with that. What about this one? So these 2 purples, 2 oranges, but it could be yellow. Because there's a yellow in one of those 2. Okay, these are a yellow and a gray. We know that because it sees 2 oranges and 2 purples. So it's a yellow and a gray. This is a gray. And these are 2 oranges and a gray. This sees... Oh, this could be purple, couldn't it? These 2 cells see... Right. These 2 cells see 2 oranges and 2 yellows and 1 purple. So these need to be a purple and a gray. These here have to be 2 oranges and a gray. So you get a gray here, a gray here. This has to be a gray, which makes this purple, which makes this one a gray, a 1, 2, 6. And then what? So there's a 6 here. This is, again, 3 or 4. Same type of deal. So this is not a 1, which means the 1 is there. So this is a 6. That's not a 6. This is a 1, which means that has to be a 2. Oh, no, we broke it. All right. What did I do? What did I do? Ah! In fact, okay, back up a little bit. I don't know what I did, but this being a 1, 6 with a dot, this can't be a 1 because you'd have to have a 2 there, and there's a 1 or a 2 right there. So this has to be a 6. That's a 1. This is a 2 and a 6. So this can't be a 1. This is a 1. So how did I end up? I did something wrong. I obviously did something wrong. So this has to be purple. Which means these have to be 2, 6. Because they see 2 yellows, 2 purples, and 2 oranges. So this is purple. So I must have had some flawed logic there. And these are not... Yeah, these are... Well, these are... there we go. Gray and... yellow. But 2, 6. So we get 1, 2, 6 here. So these have to be a purple and an orange. And that one can't be purple. That has to be the orange. Therefore, this is a 1 or a 6. This is purple. I don't know. This has to be a 1 or a 2. Okay. So there has to be a 1 down here. 6. That could be a 3, 5, or 7. Yeah, I kind of feel like I almost cluttered the grid by putting the grays in there. That's kind of what I was afraid of. This can't be... Okay, so these 2 right here. They see 2 yellows, 2 purples. They have to be an orange and a 1, 2, or 6. Do we know which one is which? We don't. But we do know orange here. This orange has to be in here. Can't be the 6, can't be the purple. This is orange. So the orange cannot be 4, 8. It either has to be 3, 9 or 5, 7. Got ones, ones. This is a 1. Yeah, looking at the 2. Yep. So these have to be a yellow and a 2. There has to be... okay. So, right. There's the 1 here. This can't be a 1. Yeah, look, 1, 2, 6. This cannot be a 1, 2, or 6. So this sees 2 purples, 2 yellows. It has to be an orange, which puts a 1, 2, or 6 here. It can't be, well, it can't be a 1 or a 6 because of that. So 2, there we go. 1, 1. This is 6, which makes that a 3. So now we know these, the yellows are 3 and 9. There we go. And this has to be 3 and 9 in that order. These are not 4, 8. They're 3, 9. This is, so the orange is 5, 7. That means the purple is 4, 8. 4, 8. 4, 8. These are 5 and 7. Okay, so this one's 9 and 3. This is 5 or 7. That works out. 5 or 7. Okay, now the 1 there gives us 2, 1, 6, 1, 2, 6, 1, 2. That's 6. It's going to give us 2 and 6. Somewhere we need one with a dot. This one has a dot. It's not connected to 1, 2, or 6. So what is it connected to? Let's see. It sees 2 purples. This could be yellow or orange, couldn't it? Okay. So we need 6. There needs to be a 6 right there. There we go. Just by normal Sudoku because of these here. That's a 6. We got our 1, 2, and 6. So this one sees 2 purples, 2 oranges. It has to be yellow. Now we've got 2 yellows in the column, 2 purples in the column. This has to be orange. And that makes this one the other yellow. Yep. So this is a 5 or a 7. Okay, which doesn't really tell us anything. These are 3 and 9. 3 and 9. This is 3 or 9, and this one is 4. 4 or 8. So that also doesn't help much, does it? Somehow we've got to figure out the, maybe up here. These are 5, 7, and 4, 8. No. It's going to be this one, isn't it? This one's got to be the disambiguation. So this is a 2 here. So these are, or this one can't be orange. This has to be yellow. So that's a 3 or a 9. This is a 4. Oh, a 3, 9. Not 3, 9. That gives us 8 and 4. There we go. That's what we needed. 8 and 4. It's going to be 4, 8, 8, 4. That makes this a 7. 5, 7, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. The 7 there gives us 5, and 7, this 4 gives us the 5 there, 7. 4, 8, these are 7 and 5. And then this is 5 and 7. 3, 9, 3. The 3 there, 9, 3, 3, 9. I said to find the one that was looking at something. 8, 4, 8. It's really a neat idea to use the ambiguous crop key to sort of transfer the the binary, you know, high-low, essentially, of the... Because the 8 and the 9 have to go together, the 3 and the 4 have to go together, the 4 and the 5, the 7 and the 8. And so some of these where you wouldn't be able to disambiguate them, we're able to because those dots kind of transfer that around the grid. All right, these are going to be 2 and 9. The 9 has to be there. The 2 has to be there. This is a 5. And we've got 4 and 8. Looks good to me. Timer stopped. There we go. All right, that was a lot of fun. I kind of got a little stuck in the middle there because I think I was just looking at the wrong thing. It got a little complicated with the coloring. And yeah, but that was a lot of fun. Neat idea. I like the ambiguous crop key, and I like that even once we had a bunch of possible digits in here, you know, we had 5 and 7 and 4 and 8, and this could still be either way. And this one, 3, 9 with 4, 8. And the way that the 12 cage only has 3 options, but those 3 options fit together so well with the ambiguous crop key, it felt like any of them could fit next to any of the other ones. So all of these in here, but then we ended up with the 1 that had to be the 9 here because of the 3 with the 6, and yeah. And then the way that bounced around the grid, very cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Thank you, RockyRoer, for that puzzle, and I thought I liked the theme of it as well with the cinnamon raisin bread. That was a cool idea. So yeah, maybe I'll go eat some cinnamon raisin bread. I don't think we have any. I'll have to go get some cinnamon raisin bread to eat. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that puzzle. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll see you again soon with another puzzle. Like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.